later, but yeah, plus it's half term, it's just, but I thought I'd come on here and have a little chat and do what I eat in a day today. So as you can tell from the early start, it is a boot camp session. It's the only session this week, well, this only day this week I should say, and then they have a free session on Saturday. Usually I work Saturdays, but I'm actually off this Saturday and I've got time to go, so I'm going to go to that this Saturday. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I haven't worked out since last Thursday, I think it was. Yeah. Oh no, Sunday I went. But yeah, I missed it. I missed it since Sunday. It was only Wednesday. I was going to do a workout at home, but yeah, a floor full of Lego doesn't really feel appealing to do a workout on. I could do it in the lounge, but it's easy to do it in the extension. So I might do one on Friday. We've got a lazy day Friday. I've got weigh-in Friday, so we'll be doing that. I might do a workout afterwards. I might do one with Sydney actually, and I think Ralph will probably join in as well. So I feel a bit bunged up. I'm okay though, I feel like fine. I'm just gonna sweat it out. This week I've had a really good week actually. Within sins, I've had higher sins. I'd say, oh, excuse me. But yesterday I had my sins were quite low. I was like, I think I had 6 sins left. So, or was it 9 sins I had? Which is quite low for me. And then I've done the SP days. I'm going to do an SP. Oh my gosh, I'm going to do an SP day. Today I probably won't. And tomorrow is weigh day. Sorry, the day before weigh day. So usually an SP day then, but I probably won't because it's Ralph's birthday. And yeah, I probably won't do an SP day. I'm going to try and stay on plan as much as I can because we're not really doing a lot actually. I haven't actually decided what we're going to do. I'm having like a little tea party with the grown-ups, nannies and granddad. And obviously Sydney's off as well, which works out quite well that his birthday's, Ralph's birthday is always going to be in half term, or usually works out to be in half term. So yeah, we're going to probably go either out for the day or stay local and do something local, and then basically have some tea and cake. Yeah, that's it really. I've got roadworks here today. So I don't know, I might just do an SP day as much as I can. I don't feel I want one. I don't really want one. I always just sort of see how they go with SP days. Some people like are scared of them. And I must admit, I used to be like, oh, I don't think I can do that, I like my carbs. But actually 1 or 2 days for me is like, it's probably fairly similar. Oh my gosh! It's probably fairly similar how I used to eat years ago. Like, I would have a lot of, I wouldn't eat a lot of pasta. I'd probably have courgette. So yeah, it's not dissimilar. It's just I like the option to know that if I want to have a banana, I'll have a banana. If I want some potatoes, I'll have some potatoes. I do know that pasta affects me. I feel it. Same as I feel it. Oh my gosh! I feel it when I have porridge. Porridge is okay. That's a healthy extra B, but it's an intolerance to me. So I kind of listen to my body, and it just depends on like obviously intolerances and allergies can affect people in different ways. I'm very fortunate. We're going through the dark bit. Sorry about that. Yeah, so they can just affect you different ways. I know that I'm going to have that bloating, horrible feeling, and I do feel it, like everything expands. I'm here. I'm going to sign off, and I'll catch up with you after boot camp. Hello, I'm just at the traffic lights at the moment. Just on my way back from boot camp. Oh, I struggled today. Oh, I did it. I'm feeling pumped. I'm really feeling my chest. We did sprints on Thursday, and I'm really struggling. And it's not like, I'm not the fastest at sprints. I don't normally feel it in my chest, and I'm feeling it. And Saturday at work, I was really like my throat was like razor blade, so my body's definitely fighting something. The soreness in my throat doesn't hurt anymore. I took some vitamin C. I think I really need to dose myself with vitamin C today. I'm going to take some baobab powder. I've talked about it before. It's like a powder from the baobab tree or the baobab plant, I don't know. Basically, it's got a high potency of vitamin C, and because it's natural, it's not covered like with synthetic stuff, so it's easy to get into your bloodstream and whatever. So basically, I just had a big scoop in my, I don't know if you've seen it or whatever, but I don't see it because my body needs it. I just add it to my water, and I have high doses, and I have about 2 of those today. I will. That will hopefully help. I'm going to also take some Sanitol. Is it Sanitol? I talked about it again recently. It's a vitamin C, like elderberry syrup for adults. I got the children's one, which is an elderberry syrup, and it's probably one of the better ones. It doesn't have all the sugars and everything in it like some of them do, like some syrups. It's quite nice actually. So yeah, I'm gonna have a serving, or whatever you call it, a dosage of that, and a dosage of baobab powder, and hopefully that will help. I'm definitely fighting it. I'm keeping my vitamin C levels topped up, so it's not coming out. I just need to up it now, just to kind of get it away, because there's something there. And it's, as I said, it's Ralph's birthday tomorrow, so I want to feel better. I want to feel myself for it. I have been feeling a bit run down, which I will talk about later. I'm going to do a little chit chat, just add a bit of non-scale victories happened. So yeah, I'm going to have a little chat about that. Yeah, happy days. Yeah, happy days with a non-scale victory. I have got to bake a cake. Well, I baked the cake yesterday. I cheated. I always make my cakes from scratch. I always use like a Victoria sponge recipe, or I do a chocolate sponge. I just haven't. I've had so much, because half term, I just haven't had chance. So I've got Betty to help me. Oh, good old Betty Crocker. She's helped me. And actually, because I'm like on a budget as well this month, a bit, part of my goals, which I'll talk about at the end of the week. I was like, but I had to buy the ingredients because I didn't have any self-raising flour, I didn't have any ice, I didn't have enough ice and sugar, I didn't have any butter. And it was working out about, because butter's quite expensive, so it's working out about £8. So I was just like, oh, if not more. And that's without any of the other stuff to go on the top. Anyway, I did an Ocado shop. Yeah, the budget's kind of gone out. Again, I will talk about that briefly later, but I'll go into more detail in my October goals. But yeah, it hasn't gone off the rails, let's put it like that. It's been okay, but I had to I did a quick shop with them, and yeah, they had like an offer on Betty Crocker with the icing for £4, and I just thought, you can't even buy a cake for that. I don't like what's in it, but it needs must. I'm not going to eat much of it. The kids are only going to have that. Well, the boys, Ralph will eat chocolate cake. breakfast, lunch and dinner, but Sydney's not a big cake eater. But I normally make it, so I felt a bit bad. But I made up for it in the present. I'll put a clip later as well of what I made him. I'm very pleased with it. I think he's absolutely going to love it. We've got him this little jacket. I'll show you the picture at the, shortly. But I also bought him this massive dinosaur as well. There was an even bigger one, but we decided not to get that one because I was like, where are we going to put that? It was bigger than him, so we just stuck with the smaller one. But I don't have enough wrapper paper for it, so I'm just going to make a bow or something and put that around his neck. So yes, what was I saying? Yeah, so I've done the cake last night. I put a bit of the butter icing filling that you get with it in the middle, and I'm home already. Sorry about the noise, got the washing machine on. So here's my breakfast this morning. I've got apple, which is my speed. I've got some wheat bran cinnamon cakes that I did in the oven this morning. So it's 30 grams of wheat bran, which is half my healthy extra B, and I added 2 eggs, a good dollop of quark, mixed it all up, and added some cinnamon and also some iced cinnamon roll skinny syrup. I've also added some of that syrup as well to some quark as well, just for dipping. So this is my breakfast. Sorry it isn't very presentable, but yeah, this is my breakfast this morning. So we have been out since 11 o'clock this morning and it's now 3 o'clock, so I'm having 2 easy peelers and 3 boiled eggs for my lunch. So I thought I'd come on here and have a little chat, and the first thing was a non-scale victory. So yesterday I went into the loft because I had to go and get this cake thing to put the cake in overnight, so it's ready for tomorrow for Ralph's birthday. And whilst I was up there was a bag of clothes that I knew a couple of months ago didn't fit, and I put them up there because there was stuff that I kind of wanted to keep, wasn't sure about, so I thought I'd get them down. Anyway, went through everything. There was stuff in there that just isn't me anymore, so that's going to the charity shop. There's stuff in there as well that I can sell that again isn't me, so I'm just going to sell that. It's sort of too good for the charity shop. I need to get some funds, so I thought I would sell a few bits as well. The other thing was there was loads of jeans in there. Loads of jeans and some tops. There was these satin trousers which haven't fitted me for ages. Now I started to get into them just before I was pregnant with Ralph, and they started to feel nice. I haven't fitted into them since, and they're like satiny kind of, they're that kind of material. Well, they're not shiny though, but they're from H&M. They're nothing fancy or anything like that, but they now fit perfect, like perfect. So I was really pleased. There's also a dress in there that I may wear if I do a special thing for my 40th that fits me. It just needs a little bit more. I know that when I get to Target it will fit. Yeah, so it will definitely fit, I know, by then, hopefully. And it's Star Week as well, so I'm feeling a bit bloated as well, so it could be that. But yeah, it's really nice. I've never worn it before. Again, just before I fell pregnant I bought it. Wasn't sure why actually. I think I bought it for an occasion but never got around to wearing it because then I was pregnant with Ralph. I bought some jeans in a size 12. Again, I just fitted into them, and a size 10. The 10 I'd never fitted into, but I was hoping to get into them before I fell pregnant with Ralph. And you're seeing the picture here now. Yeah, basically, so now I've tried them on and I fit into the size 10. The 12 do fit, they're just a bit baggy around the waist, and will definitely need a belt. But if I want the baggier look, more casual jeans, they will probably look alright, but I will definitely need a belt. But I hang on to them for now because I can wear, they're both exactly the same style. I bought them in both sizes because I really like the style. But the 10 are still a loose fit and they fit around the waist, but it just, if I want a baggier to wear with my trainers, they will fit. But I think probably what I'll do is eventually I'll just pass them on or put them in the chat, or sell them on like eBay or something like that, but they're fine for now for the next sort of month or two. So yeah, I'm really pleased. It's like I had a whole new wardrobe. There was a dress on there that I haven't worn for years. Again, I think I wore it just before I was pregnant with Ralph, and that now fits. And I was sort of between a 10 and 12 just before I fell pregnant with Ralph. Before, for a long time, I've been a 12. And previous to Sydney, probably maybe 12, 14, I started to lose some weight from like having Sydney, and then I just gradually lost a little bit more, but I fell pregnant and the weight went flying back on, and more when I was pregnant with Ralph. So yes, that was a really massive non-scale victory for me. So I'm really pleased. I had a bit of a, not a wobble. Food wise, I've been completely food optimising, everything been fine, apart from I have just had some bits of sweeties from the cake, but I sinned it, it's fine. I've protected my sins. I've allowed 5 sins for that, what I've had, but it's probably less than that, but I'm just going to protect my weight loss because it's only a few things, but I just wanted to protect myself. So I've allowed 5 sins for that for today, but otherwise, yeah, I've been completely on it. If anything, I probably lost my appetite. I've just been a bit stressed. Yeah, I had my confidence knocked in my parenting from someone who's actually, I thought, considered a good friend. It was on at work on Monday, and just, I think it's just me being emotional, the way she said it, and speaking, I went to the park today with some friends from school, which we were down there for like 3.5 hours at least. We were down there just chatting, the kids were playing. There was a few tears, but not from us, the kids, and it was just nice just chatting to them and speaking to them about what they would do in that parenting situation. It was just like, I did exactly the same as them, so I don't feel like I'm like depriving my child. That's basically how, I'm not going to go into the details because I have spoken to others about this, and I feel fine. It kind of really knocked my confidence, and she was a good friend at work. I consider a good friend at work. She's just very blunt and doesn't think, and she's not the best person to take parenting advice off, if you ask me, but I don't judge her and she's completely judged me. That's basically how this person makes me feel. I can say it on here because even though there are a couple of people from work who follow me on here, she doesn't. And I don't really care, like, she doesn't follow me on here, I know that for a fact, but it just made me feel like, I'm sorry, but it just made me feel like crap, basically. Thinking I'd done something wrong, but I haven't. Anyway, I can't really I can go into detail, but I won't, because I don't want to bring others down. But yeah, she judged my parenting and it knocked me. But also that day I'd been to my grandma's, and that's quite hard work. Not because she's old, not that at all, just the way she is. But she wasn't too bad actually, but that kind of, because this happened the same day, it was just a bit heavy and a bit too much, I think I need to hear. And I don't know, I won't see this girl till this lady anyway, till next Monday, and yeah, that's that. But otherwise I've been absolutely fine. Star Week has arrived, so I'm feeling very bloated. Went to boot camp this morning, as I showed you. I went to boot camp on Sunday as well, so my exercise has been fine. We'll try and do maybe some exercise. I'm not going to get a chance tomorrow because it's Ralph's birthday, but I am going to have some cake, and the cake, I've looked on the app recently, and the cake's going to take me over my sins, even if I have like half a portion suggested. I think it may take me over my sins, but it happens once a year, and I'm gonna have a little bit of cake. So I don't know if that will affect my weight loss on Friday, but we'll see. I have to go now anyway because the kids need me and I've got to get their dinner ready. So I just wanted to come on here and have a little chat, just basically explain my absence speaking on here. But it's nothing, like, I'm absolutely fine. It's nothing to worry about, it's just knocked me.
But I am going to go now and make the kids dinner because otherwise they'll be pulling each other's hair. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.
So I'm just having the second half of my healthy extra B, which is a hi-fi bar and another 2 satsumas with my coffee. So dinner tonight is a burger in a bowl, and using the Spice and Tice chips and wedges seasoning and the barbecue rub seasoning for the mince, and also with a salsa salad. I've also used 8 grams of cheddar cheese grated on the top, which I melted, and that is half my healthy extra A. I've also used burger sauce, which is 2 sins, and lighter than light mayo for half a sin. So I'm finishing off the evening with some quark mixed with some sweetener and some fresh blueberries and strawberries for speed. I'm also using a flump, which is 2 sins, and a Thornton's caramel wafer, which is 2 sins, and a little bit of the Skinny Food Company maple syrup. So I'm ending the day on 11.5 sins. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please give us a thumbs up if you have, and I'll speak to you all very soon. Take care. Bye.